Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow humans. I have recently got back from work and it is time to see what the results are from yesterday's Saturday sculpture, where we did the 3 different stages. So you can see, if you watch the end of last video, that we've left everything basically as it was. So I'm going to start to just remove some of the bits. I'm just picking up the bits of my gems, moving it out of the way so that it gives people a chance to join us. My live is a little bit earlier than I would normally do it, and that's because I am really into Strictly Come Dancing and it's the result show. So I want to go and spend a little bit of time with my Neil and watch that. And also I've been at work today and I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I want to chill out a little bit. So, who we got with us? We've got Laura's Art Corner, welcome. We've got Cheryl here. We've got Cosmic Carol, welcome. We're going to see the results of this. So I've got plenty of time while I deconstruct my sculpture to chat with you all, so hope you're well. Hello, Lisa Perry. You're so excited to see the results. Hello, Funo. I hope I said that right again. Carol, good evening. AZ, hello, hello. Stacey, hello, hello. Thank you all for jumping on. I really appreciate it, because I know that it's a different time to where I would normally do it, but I really want to go and see Strictly Come Dancing, and I want to show you what are the results from this sculpture live. So you get to see what really happens as I'm I want to say I'm moulding them, but I'm not really moulding. Now, this is the first time I've used this resin. There is a little bit of play still in this resin. I'm hoping that it's cured enough to demold. So once I pull the tape away from it and we see if it's left some gorgeous prints in there, we will be able to see if I need to put a little bit of masking tape on it to stop it spreading apart its little folds. I want to keep its dignity intact. So I go slow when I'm removing my masking tape, because people that know me know I'm going to use it over and over again. And I take it off and I put it on my wall bit by bit. It's very exciting, isn't it, in my world? So hello, Andrea. I think I've said hello to everybody. Hello, Janet. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. So this is the obviously the reveal from the sculpture that I was doing yesterday. Hello, Heather. If I saw Heather, hello, welcome. And we're going to see. Now, I'm hoping that if this stays and doesn't move much, we're like, right, that's good. Now, what I have to do is, once I take this out, I then have to separate my 2 bits. I'm just going to see if I'm at the stage where I can more or less separate the top from the bottom. Okay, see how that came out very easily? That's because that was, what am I trying to say? The substrate between it meant that it came away really easy. Hello, Julia, welcome. Oh, you didn't see the video from yesterday. That's all right, you'll get to see it. So that one is, you'll get to see at some stage, Laura. So I'm not finishing my sentences, am I? I'm like just moving from one thing to another. So it's not moving too well, but it's holding shape. But I think once I've put it together, I will put a bit of tape over it, because it's going to lose some of its firmness the minute I remove this. But part of today is to see, is there going to be any print left in the resin when we pull it off, and also that iridescent glitter that we added to one side of it, which was this big one. I want to know if it's going to have left anything there and if it's added any value. But I want to know what you've all been. I don't think I missed anybody either, Stacey. I think I've said hello to everybody. If I haven't, apologies. It's because I'm not looking directly at my chat as I'm doing this. I keep glancing over. If I have the wonderful Paula in here again, I still haven't worked my problem out, Paula. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm slow. Let me see if I can get my camera angle a little bit up so you can see that I am just slowly removing this so that I can take this off. It's like a Christmas present. I love it when you get this because it's only now do I get to say, oh, what's the end results from my hard work? Now that is falling over because it's very weighted to one side, but once I've got it stuck in the other one, it is. So I'm going to start to pull apart now. You tried this the other day, but I couldn't get the you couldn't get the film out. I'm wondering if you tried it too early. It'd be interesting to see, because I've not used this particular window film before, so it's going to be not easy, interesting to see if it does release it. So what I normally do is I'm going to slowly pull it out. So it's releasing, but it is a bit firm, and I'm not too sure how this resin's going to respond. So bear with me. You're going to hear me probably breathing in the camera as I'm slowly pulling it, but I'm also trying to see. Oh yes, the design's in there, people. I got excited. There is that. Oh, heaven on earth. Oh, I don't know if I can show you. Oh, the pattern's there. But what I am noticing is it's still quite soft, and this is removing some of the firmness. So I think tonight, even though I'm going to taking this out, I'll put the sculptures together again, and I will put some more masking tape on it just in case this particular resin takes more. You can see me quite well. I keep pulling my little bits out of the way, the crystals. But it's lush. I'm very excited when I find something new that I think might add a bit of value to sculptures. So it's definitely releasing. Now that's the overspill that I had. So I should be able to use this again. All right, let me see if I can show you this window film design. Let's see. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see the pattern in there? Let me see if I can get my torch on it for you. Bear with me because I'm very excited. So it's very subtle. Now, if I was to use the transparent colours, I reckon you'd see more of this design coming through. Now, that has definitely left that little print in there. Don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? So that is going to give us so many possibilities when it comes to resin. So the pattern's transferred. There's a little bit of the iridescent in there that was in the window film that has come over. But that little bit of shine you can see is from the Resinate iridescent glitter that I painted on as well. So this is the one that had that. I'm going to go and take off the other one. Now, wouldn't it be great if I could have that on the outside? Now, I'm not loving the design inside so much with the colours. I prefer my design on the outside, but that's the feature on the outside and that's the feature on the inside. So I am going to take away, I've got to get rid of all these jewels because I don't want them to leave a print. Now I've got to see if this one is going to come away as easily, but oh, I really like it. So many possibilities. All right, I'm slowly going to pull this one out. She says I want to get rid of my jewels so I don't leave any prints in the middle. So when you were releasing yours, Julia, and you said you couldn't get your halo film out, what was your problem? Because you can see that this is releasing. You've got to pull it a little bit, but it does release. And the only reason I'm having to pull is because the resin's obviously gone into that print. I'm really excited by the prospect of what this could do because you can just see on this clear edge. Oh. Now imagine if you could fit this into the external part of your sculpture, or if you had a transparent, so I'm going to have to try this window film now with transparent pigment, if that's going to give you an almost glass-like look. I'm going to use I've got a couple of colours in mind that I want to try it with. Sorry. And this is the reality. I go very slow and I'm pulling, but I'm trying not to pull too hard that I'm going to snap my resin. I'm trying not to get my gems all over it and leave creases, and just pulling it away from the top. Once you get it away from the top, it comes away from the sides. Pretty nice. Now, in an ideal world, you'd be able to use this paper over and over again. So I'm trying not to cause too much damage to the window film. So it comes away with little creases. Little creases means I can use it more and more. But this one was the smaller one. Oh, there is definitely play within this resin. So it definitely needs another 24 hours of a little bit of scaffolding. Sorry, can't see chat. Alright, so that is away. Again, if I lay something flat on it, it's got a little bit of crease in the middle, but not too much. So very similar to the other one. If I can show you, you can see that patterning there. It's very subtle though, and I think, but it does show potential. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it at an angle where you can see it. It's very subtle. Look around the edges mainly, you'll see it on the clear, and that's why I think it is, with a transparent one, it's going to be better. But let me move onwards and upwards, which is, where is this going to go and where is this going to fit? So I feel that my bowl, oh, there's so many gems everywhere. So what I would do now, because this is quite bendy still, and when I say bendy, if you can do that, your sculpture still needs to sit somewhere and fully cure, because it's still bendy. It shouldn't be like that. It'll hold its shape, but it might start to become bigger and sag, and nobody wants a saggy thing. But this is roughly what it's going to look like. So I'll bring it in close to you. Sorry, avert your eyes. We're just going to go a little bit closer. So this will be roughly what the bowl's going to look like. You can move at this stage. You're not committed, so you can keep moving it around. Hello, Wonder, until you're happy. And then what I would do is put some more resin in the bottom, just a little bit down there, to get the top to cure to the bottom. So I could stand it in whatever shape I want, but you've got to think about the weight of the sculpture. You've got to think about what's going to look best for you. So that's not too bad, but it is still falling. Now, and you keep doing it until you're really happy. So I think it's going to look better like that. So what I'm going to do now is put you back in my stand. I'll remove any loose gems, and I'm going to stand my glass back in there now. And I will add the resin later, but I'm going to stand my glass back in it the other way round now, this way, because that's going to hold its centre, and you're not going to have a droopy thing, because I think somebody mentioned that the base wasn't level. But I am now going to add the masking tape back, and this is going to stay now for another 24 hours. Now, I'm not going to try and change the shape. I like the shape the way it is, but what I want to do is prevent it sagging. And that's my hot tip for you. If you're working on a sculpture and you can see there's movement in it, it's too early for you to remove its tape and not leave it on there. There is that risk that you'll lose the shape. It'll sag, like the brown one that I did, or the bronze one. And it became too wide, therefore I had to do more work to it. Hello, Zeus, you come in and say hello? Alright, so I can leave that there and take that off there, I don't need it. So I'm just going to slowly go around and put it at the most important parts. And that is really where I feel that it needs the support. But how is everybody doing? Are you finding seeing me go through this process useful for you? Is it helping you troubleshoot any problems you may have had or may have when it comes to creating your own sculpture? let me know. Oh, Miss Wanda, Blessed Creations, the wonderful soul she is. Welcome. Hope you're all okay. Let me just, I was hoping that, you know, this would have been totally finished this evening, but that's not the way it's meant to be, and that's okay. But this is the reality of it. So I've got plenty at my highest points there where I want to hold shape. That's supported there, that's the concave area. So your high points are the ones that are most likely going to move or fall down. So that's just my recommendation. If you still need to hold it for another 24-48 hours, I could come back and find out that it's not going to set and it's always going to stay this way, because this is a new to me resin, and that's part of this process, just seeing what we're going to do. But I think it's kind of cute. Like Etonmess, it's very happy. And you imagine a little candle or some lights in the middle there. Sharon, no, because my problem is not enough space to pour on. Well, I'll give you a challenge then, Stacey, which is do a smaller one. Start on a very mini sculpture. Do one that's going to fit like a little candle, a glass candle. So use your glass candle as the area, and then all you need to do is do one layer at a time. So there's a way around it, Stacey. Don't give me that. Stay, I wonder if you need to chat, let me know. You're all good. Oh, look at you all being nice to each other. Just beautiful. Love watching your whole process. Funo, that is it Funo? Funo? I hope I'm saying that right. That is lovely to hear. And you're such a supportive group of people in here. And I think that there are so many, there's such a nice platform for us all to be nice to each other and all support each other's channels. Which leads me on to a good point, which is, please, 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 if you have your own YouTube channel and you would love for people to go out and check out your work, put a little heart after your name, because some people do go back and watch this on the replay, and they may pop over to your channel, show you some love and support. And yeah, it's a circle of love in the art world. Sorry, I'm just double checking this because I really don't want it to droop. I like this one. I like it a lot. So I'm just slowly redoing that. Oh, my watch has told me I've achieved my move goal. Alright. So that is really my full process. I've got some gems there. Super excited by that window film. This was the Chameleon Labradorite glitter, which oh, it's nearly coming out. I'm glad I saw that. I could have lost that. Which I painted directly onto that window film. So I would use that window film again. So much potential. So far the resin's responding well, but it takes a lot longer than other resins. I need to let that sit for another 24-48 hours for it to really firm up. And then I would add some more resin in the bottom just to adhere the top to the bottom. So does anybody have any questions? Oh, Miss Wanda, you love that colour scheme. Thank you. It is so bright and happy. It's cute. I would have liked maybe this to be slightly taller, but I really like it. I definitely want to go back though and just do a pale pink with a silver. I think that will be lush and tone it all down. But I think on my next sculpture I want to try this window film with just a transparent colour, and I've got an idea with the colour I want to use, and it's not a colour that I've used in a sculpture before, so that'll be interesting. Oh, sending you love, Miss Wanda. Only just started loading videos to YouTube. That doesn't matter whether you have got a channel, whether you've got a art group, whether you've got a website. If you are just a creative person that would like to show people your work, or you'd like some support, just put a heart on. Even if you're watching this on replay, put a little heart on there. Somebody might come in and check you out. But this is it for this evening, lovely ladies and gentlemen. I am going to spend the rest of the evening with my Neil. I've been out and had a full day at work, so we're going to watch the results of Strictly Come Dancing. I'm so excited by that. And I'm going to chillax, maybe have a Malibu and Coke, and this is it. It is good to get you to encourage you to get outside your comfort zone, Heather. We have to get out of our comfort zones, and it's about pushing forward, because I think that's where you get your growth as an artist. And I have a collaboration coming up with Wanda's Blessed Creation, so that's early November or in November, so keep your eye out on the dates. There'll be some more information coming soon, but I want to say thank you for all your support. Every minute that you watch my video is helping me out, and you are such an amazing community. Much love. Speak to you all later. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye.